A new organization has launched here at UTC. Find out what it means for students.
Plus, the university releases new details on how this change will shape campus life.
I'm Treasurer Cassidy.
And I'm Kaylin McCaslin. Your news starts now. UTC returns from fall break to find a change to the structure of student life.
3 organizations have now been folded into the new Center for Student Leadership, Engagement, and Community. Here's a video debut this week explaining the change.
College is about what happens in class. It's also about who you become outside of it.
The Center for Student Leadership, Engagement, and Community is here to help you. Get involved, meet new people, and grow as a leader.
At the Center, you can join student organizations, participate in campus events and traditions, leadership programs, and service projects, or join fraternity and sorority life.
Whether you're playing programs, mentoring peers, or serving in student government, this is where you grow as a leader and leave your mark. Every opportunity to lead and engage here prepares you not just for graduation, but for the future you're meant to create.
It's also a space for connection and support, where you'll have access to resources, workshops, trainings, and programs that enhance your growth.
Come check out the Center where you can explore your passions, build lifelong friendships, and discover how you can make a difference on campus and beyond.
Don't just go to class.
Get connected, get involved.
Find community at UTC.
UTC leadership released an email addressing some concerns about the changes. The email says student organizations are not prohibited from holding events celebrating Black History Month, LGBTQ+, women's rights, and other similar topics. Organizations focused on students of a particular identity are also not prohibited. However, membership in said organizations must be open to all UTC students. To find out more, go to our Instagram page or mocsnews.com.
Their faces covered the streets of Israel for months. Photos of the hostages taken by Hamas a little over 2 years ago at the Nova Festival. Earlier this week, Hamas released the remaining 20 hostages under the ceasefire deal that ended the fighting in Gaza. 2 others previously listed as living have been confirmed dead. Under the ceasefire terms, all remaining hostages were scheduled for release in exchange for 2,000 Palestinian prisoners held in Israel.
A tragic explosion at the Accurate Energetic Systems plant in McEwen, Tennessee resulted in the loss of 16 lives. The blast occurred on Friday and was felt over 20 miles away. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives is leading the effort to determine the cause of this. The victims included community members from Humphrey and Hickman County. Churches and family members held prayer services in their honor. The tragedy has shaken the communities in this area and has sparked fundraisers to support the grieving families.
The UTC Police Department received a report of a burglary at Stoffel Apartments this past weekend. The suspects were suspected of stealing tools and other items from a maintenance storage closet. This is an ongoing investigation, so if you have any information regarding the burglary, please call the UTC Police Department at 423-425-4357.
It's been cool but dry. Is that about to change?
Dean has the details, but first we have news on a rescue in Alaska.
Rescue efforts continue in the remote coastal regions of Alaska after Typhoon Halong slammed into the western Alaskan coast. The typhoon struck at nearly Category 1 strength. Over 1,500 people are homeless, 2 people remain missing, and 1 person has been confirmed dead. Many affected communities are extremely remote and only reachable by air or water, making rescue efforts incredibly difficult. While it's currently too early to know the specifics, the disturbance is expected to develop into Tropical Storm or Hurricane Fernand as it crosses into the Caribbean around Wednesday of next week. Models currently have Fernand hitting Puerto Rico and getting swept up by an upper-level trough and being dragged out to sea. Speaking of that trough will bring a cold front and storms along the frontal boundary as it moves across the United States this weekend. The front is expected to bring strong storms to the deep south and is expected to reach Chattanooga in the early morning hours of Sunday. The Storm Prediction Center has noted a slight risk of severe weather, which is level 2 out of 5. We can expect a 5% risk of tornadoes and 15% risk of hail and strong straight-line winds. That said, the storm will be much weaker by the time it reaches Hamilton County. Saturday is our last day of warmth, with a high around 80 degrees and a low around 52. Sunday and the rest of the week will be pretty consistent, with highs between 65 and 70 and lows between 45 and 50. Aside from that storm Sunday, we can expect a sunny, cool, and dry week.
Academy Award-winning actress Diane Keaton has died at 79 from pneumonia complications. Best known for her role in the Godfather series, Keaton's career spanned for more than 5 decades. Hollywood is remembering her as a true cinematic icon.
Former Kiss guitarist Ace Frehley has died at 74 after a reported fall. Frehley, known to millions as the Spaceman, helped define the band's signature sound in the 70s. Fans around the world are paying tribute to his decades of rock legacy.
Grammy-winning R&B artist D'Angelo has died at 51 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. Known for his influential album Voodoo, D'Angelo helped define an era of neo-soul. His passing comes after years away from the spotlight, but his music inspired a generation of artists. D'Angelo leaves behind children and a catalog that will continue to resonate with soul music lovers. The UT agricultural system is reaching out to strengthen farms in the volunteer state.
We found out how in this week's edition of Checking In with Charles.
Well, ag research centers are the backbone of all our ag extension offices all across the state. They do the research that the extension offices then pass on to our farmers. And our farmers are the backbone of agriculture in the state of Tennessee and our economy in the state of Tennessee. So this is kind of fundamental to our state and our state success. And we're really thankful for the governor, Commissioner Hatcher, help giving us this money to help make these investments in the infrastructure.
Research and extension and through our education mission, we put the research and knowledge into the hands of the folks who are farming.
College football is not even to the midseason.
And already we are having a change in coaches. Here's Dominic with the details.
Chattanooga hosts East Tennessee State this weekend in a key SoCon showdown. Both teams are coming off wins over VMI, with the Mocs winning 24-10 and the Buccaneers taking a 45-10 victory. Quarterback Camden Orth leads the Mocs offense, while ETSU's Jake McNamara shined in a win over VMI, throwing for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Mocs will look to build on their strong defensive performance from last week. Kickoff is set for Saturday afternoon at Finley Stadium. Tennessee comes off a 34-31 victory over Arkansas, building confidence heading into the showdown with Alabama. Deshaun Bishop ran for 146 yards and a touchdown to lead the Volunteers offense. The Volunteers head into Saturday's showdown with Alabama, focused on keeping momentum against the SEC powerhouse. Defensive standouts and big play potential could be key as Tennessee looks to make a statement in this high-profile matchup. Kickoff is set for this Saturday at Saban Field. The Tennessee Titans and Penn State have both fired their head coaches this week. Brian Callahan is out in Tennessee after going just 4-19 over the past 2 seasons, while Penn State dismissed James Franklin following a disappointing start and ongoing struggles on the field. The Titans now face the New England Patriots, led by former Titans coach Mike Vrabel, adding extra drama to this week's matchup. Both moves shake up college and professional football heading into upcoming matchups.
That's this edition of Mocs News. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to keep up with us on our Facebook page.
We are also on Twitter and YouTube. Have a great weekend.